What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Spotlight 814. I am your host, Ryan Dolly, and I am here in Cam Studios with this week's guest, Evan Opoka, my old friend.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. It's good to see you.
Good to see you as well, as always.
And Elizabeth Williams.
Hello.
A newer friend.
Yeah.
From Jesus Christ Superstar. So these guys are from the cast of Rabbit Hole at Barrow Civic's Off-Barrow Theatre in Franklin. Show's running, the 8th through the 17th?
Yep, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have two shows this weekend, one tomorrow night and one Sunday, because there's a Bee Gees tribute band in between us.
I saw that, yeah.
And then we got three shows next weekend, Friday,
Okay.
Saturday, Sunday. So.
Okay. So, and this is in the Little Theater?
Yes, which is part of the, to be specific, is part of the Barrow Civic Theatre.
Yeah.
It's just a offshoot, so if you come in, it's right to the right.
Yep. It's a cool little space. I like it. So tell us a little bit about Rabbit Hole. I read it recently, and it's a very sad show. You're going to feel things.
You
Yes.
will. It is not about Alice in Wonderland, just to be clear.
It's not.
It's the first question most of us have been getting as we've been stating the show.
Yeah.
So it's essentially about a family who has suffered the loss of a child and how the various members of the family are dealing with the grief of that loss. So it's a 5-member cast. I play Becca, the mother. Evan's playing Howie, the father. We also have 2 cast members. Kachina, she's playing my sister's role of Izzy. Cindy is going to be playing my mother, so the grandmother of the lost child. And then you get to meet the character of Jason, who is the teenage boy who ran over our little boy in the show, and just how everybody deals with grief differently. It does sound like it is a heavy show, and it sounds like it could potentially be all crying, but it's not, though, because grief is multi-layered, multi-dimensional.
Yeah.
If you've ever experienced any kind of grief, you know that there are people that deal with grief through humor. Mm-hmm. So there are funny moments, there are tender moments, but yeah.
And the funny moments mostly come from the sister and the mother, right?
Yeah.
The mother-in-law, or the grandmother.
The grandmother, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The grandmother gets drunk during the birthday party scene.
Yes, it's everybody's favorite part.
Yep.
There's a long monologue about the Kennedys. And
Yeah.
Aristotle Onassis, done very well by Cindy. It's quite funny each night. So
That's good. I can't wait to see it. So Rabbit Hole won the 2007 Pulitzer Prize for drama. The committee praised it for its graceful blend of wit, insight, and emotion. And I guess there was a film in 2010?
there was, yeah. It was, was it Kate Winslet?
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman, yes.
She won an Oscar.
She did, yes.
Nomination.
I believe it was all her idea, actually. Yeah, I've never actually seen the film. I don't do a lot of that when I go do a show.
Same.
I try to approach it my own way and like to I guess piggyback off of what Elizabeth was saying. Like, one thing I've come back to throughout this show and when I've been pitching it to people and talking about my process and how I am approaching it is really the driving force for me is the love. Yeah. You know, it is a family. It's 3 people, 4 people, and Jason that are approaching it in their own way, like she said. But the love is what carries through the whole thing, and what I hope people leave with. I mean, I know Jill, our director, has spoken about how I think each audience member is going to find somebody that they can relate with, mm-hmm. And that they can go home and see in their own lives that, you know, it's okay that this is how I deal with things, because everybody deals with it. And
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is like not what you'd expect from the playwright either.
No, he wrote Shrek the musical.
Right. He wrote Shrek and Kimberly Akimbo, which I just saw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Crazy.
Like, it's just not what you would expect. So I'm really excited to see the show, and I can't wait to see you perform. I haven't seen you, Evan, perform since we were in college.
Yeah, it's actually been 11 years since I've been on stage. I did the math the other day. But I'm really excited just to be back on stage and be back at the Barrow. The Barrow is where, I mean, if we could talk a little bit about the Barrow, it's where we started back in 92, 93, I think was my first show. My joke in my bio is my most latest show at the Barrow. You can find the cast photo in the men's room. Please stop by and pay homage. But we actually discovered, too, Elizabeth and I, that we were in a show. What did we decide what year it was?
Oh,
94,
97.
97, yeah.
We've been on stage
Jack and the
together before.
Beanstalk.
Yeah, you know it's old. You know it's old when you're in the men's bathroom.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've been pushed to the bathroom.
Yep.
Yeah. I love performing at the Barrow. I had a great time with Jesus Christ Superstar. I would love to do another show out there again. It's
I'd love to have you back.
yeah. It's that drive. It's that drive.
Yeah,
man.
it's killer.
But you got people there. We got couches.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a great show. I can't wait to see it, and can't wait to see how the audience reacts. Anything else you guys want to talk about the show? How to get tickets?
Yeah, so you can get tickets on the Barrow's website if you go to barrowcivictheatre.org. Oh, I should have looked that up.
I think it's org.
I think it's
org.
org.
Yeah.
And just look under tickets. I know there's plenty of seats still, so yeah, we'd love to see you guys come out Friday, August 8th, and Sunday the 10th, and then the following weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
And it's one of those things that I know you do the whole Spotlight 814, and I know with that you've done some stuff at the Barrow, and like I just feel like it's one of those things to highlight to Erie community theater people, because I spent a good amount of time up here as well. As you know, like I did a lot of stuff at the Playhouse. It is a bit of a drive out there, but our town is a hidden little gem.
Dude, it's
in
worth the
814.
drive.
It's
It
a
is
beautiful little
absolutely
town.
worth the drive.
And the Barrow Civic Theater is a place that you would walk in and you would be like, wow, this would be at home in Chicago, in New York City.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful little theater.
Yeah, it is.
And it just seems out of place, but it's so perfectly in place.
Yeah.
And it's so cool that they're doing things like this is the stuff you and I grew up on at Gannon and with my stuff at Drama Shop. I think we even did this at Drama Shop in a staged reading. But it's so cool to see places like the Barrow where traditionally just the big musicals are the things that are going to sell.
Yeah.
And that is true, and that's true at most community theaters. But it's cool that a place even like Franklin can support this.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
that there are actors that come out and literally pour. We were talking about this last night, and I think I posted about it, is that every actor we know, all of us, we all pour our hearts and souls into every single show that we do, but there's something different about casts that are this small.
Yeah.
Because we have more time to talk about where we're coming from, and about the losses in our own lives that shade how we're performing this particular show are very much on display. Act 2, Scene 3. But I think it's very cool, and I hope people from Erie and from Meadville and obviously Franklin come out and see it. We just got brand new seats at the Barrow Civic Little Theater as well. They're wonderful.
Yeah.
They will not hurt your back.
No, they're great.
And,
just please come see the show this weekend and next.
We have listeners in Pittsburgh and Cleveland and even New York, and it's worth the drive to come up to this little theater.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yep.
Little town in Franklin. It's such a cool little town. Great restaurants.
Yeah, there's some good restaurants too. But the Little Theater, what I like about it, and this is my second show in the Little Theater, is that those shows push the envelope a lot more. Like he said, it's not your big name shows like they're doing Singing in the Rain this fall. It's not like that, but we get to be almost experimental in a way that a small town doesn't usually do.
Right.
Yeah.
And I love that. And yeah, like Evan said, this show, being that it's about grief, we have had a lot of discussion about that, and that's one thing for me that in the last week I've been to 3 funerals in 5 days. It was a lot. One of them was a child who was killed in a car accident, and so Act 2, Scene 3. If you want to see me not acting, come see the show. But no, it's but that's what I like about this show. It really is how people deal with grief, and I know that it's a heavy topic, but we would love to see people come and watch the show. Even though it's a heavy topic, we will all experience grief at some point in our lives, and so just come see what an artist's perspective might be, and see that there is still hope in the midst of all that grief, and how people can process it. And art is one way to do it.
Some of the best shows are heavy shows.
Yeah.
It's this is a great piece.
Yeah.
I've read it. It's beautiful. So
I don't think you'll go away in tears. You'll probably be crying during the show, but there is hope at the end of it, I think.
Yeah.
I think we try to shade that way.
We did try to shade it that way. Not every cast will do it that way.
Right.
But.
And there's something gratifying. I remember last night in rehearsal there after we did a scene, and there were a few audience members, namely just family at this point, but people that can't come see the show. But there was pretty much silence.
Yeah.
But there was something gratifying about it. Because it meant we got the message home. We did what we were supposed to do.
It.
And something like that. But I think that those are great moments for us, and hopefully that you take away from it as well. You know?
Absolutely. Well, get your tickets, see it. It's 2 weekends only. Make the drive out to Franklin. It's definitely worth it. We're going to do Ryan Reed's Reddit real quick.
Sounds good.
I'm excited for this.
This is it's just something to throw a little fun in the middle.
Evan reads Reddit every day, but just to himself.
Yeah. Ryan reads it out loud once in a while. So this one is from Am I the Asshole? And the title is, Am I the Asshole for asking my live-in girlfriend to find somewhere else to sing while practicing her singing? That's not what it is. I didn't read that right at all. It's
I was going to say yes, but reread that. Let me hear it.
Am I the asshole for asking my live-in girlfriend to find somewhere else to practice her singing? That's what it is. And so it says, my 29 male, that's him, a girlfriend, 26 female, and I are living together. Her lease expired at the end of October, but still have a few months left on mine, so before we can find a proper place for both of us, we agreed that she'd move into my apartment. Here's the thing. She's a trained actress and a singer who's always auditioning for roles in musical theater, and my apartment is not big enough for her to practice her singing. And I'm talking about full-on belting. It's really loud, like songs from Wicked, without distracting me completely or interfering when I'm on a call. I work from home. I asked her if she could find somewhere else to practice, and she said that when we look for our next place, we'll make sure we can accommodate both of our needs. She got mad because I knew she had to practice her singing. It's true, I did, but I didn't think it would interfere this much after she moved in, and said that if I'm the one that's uncomfortable, I should go find a co-working space somewhere. Am I the asshole here?
I might have to change my answer. That's a really hard one.
That is tough.
That's a really hard one. It's almost like...
Well, you teach music on the side, so where do you practice?
I know, and I don't practice at home, but I also have 4 kids that are always in my face, so if I try to practice at home, they're like, Mom, I need this, Mom, I need that. I'm like, can't do that. I literally have to move myself somewhere else where they can't get to me, aka my studio.
Right.
So that's a hard one, because if he's working from home, he can't get away either.
Yeah.
And so there has to be some compromise on both sides.
Yeah.
It would be my thought, like, you can practice from XYZ time, from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. or something, you know.
Yeah.
And if he's on a call and he can't control that, I don't know. She's got to.
It's rough. Yeah.
Yeah, because she asking him to go find someplace else to work is saying go someplace else to work, but also him asking her to do that is doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
her job.
Right.
And I mean, you just have to split your time and take some breaks.
Right.
Yeah.
Let her know when your calls are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe go for a walk. Let her do some singing.
The consensus among all the voters was not the asshole.
Yeah.
So I kind of agree. Like, I agree with both of you. Like, you got to find that compromise.
Right.
You know? So, yeah. So that's Ryan Reed's Reddit.
Love it.
It's fun.
I like it. Yeah.
It's fun, yeah. We're going to take a Werner Books coffee break, and then we'll be right back with What's on 814. So we'll be back. Bye. Welcome, everybody, to What's on 814. I'm here in the studio with Evan Opoka, my old friend here,
How we doing?
and Elizabeth Williams
Yes, hey.
from from Barrow Civic Theatre's Off-Barrow production of Rabbit Hole. So we're going to give them one last chance to give you a quick pitch to see the show. It's a fantastic show, and I will be there tomorrow night. But before that, just going to do a quick What's on 814 after our Werner Books coffee break. And I had my Werner Colder coffee.
Colder.
It's the Werner Colder latte.
Nice.
I think there's more ice in it. I don't know. But it is delicious. So thank you to our sponsors over at Werner Books. We love them. What's on 814? PACA. We're doing American Idiot. Come check us out. It's August 21st to the 31st, Thursday through Sunday. Station Dinner Theater is doing Keep On Laughing from August 13th to September 7th. Erie Playhouse is doing Cats. Hey, Evan, remember when we did Cats together?
Yeah. Was I Mistopheles?
No, you were Rum Tum Tugger.
Well, the Playhouse, yeah. Which I forgot which one we were talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I did it
Twice
again.
together. That's right.
I was Mistopheles at Gannon, and then I was the Rum Tum Tugger. So
Yeah.
I decided not to come out of retirement for this one. I'll keep it a little calmer nowadays.
Yeah. I did see it last week. It was great.
I'm sure it's amazing. The cast, the photos look incredible. I know Richard is directing.
Yeah.
Shout out, Richard. What's up, buddy?
Yeah. And everything about it was just fantastic. My disdain for the show.
Yeah. It's a show about cats.
But the it's great. It's visually stunning.
I still call you Skimble Shanks.
I know.
Some names just stick.
I know. It's the one that sounds like a venereal disease. But yeah, go see Cats. It's great. It's extended through August 17th, so that's awesome.
Always exciting.
Yeah.
When you can extend a show and everybody's available to do it. So good for them. Congratulations to the Playhouse.
Yeah. And to whatever company, was it Universal that did the movie?
Oh, yeah.
Release the butthole cut.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You cowards. The Academy Theater is doing Alice in Wonderland Jr. August 22nd to 31st. Good transition, Ryan. Auditions for the Addams Family are Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So get out there and audition at the Academy in Meadville. Meadville Community Theater is doing Much Ado About Nothing at Goodell Gardens in Edinburgh this weekend. It's the 8th through the 10th. And Playhouse Square in Cleveland, who we are partnering with right now, is doing Beetlejuice. The national tour is coming through August 12th through the 15th. So now I'm going to turn it over to you guys for, if I can, there we go. One last pitch here for Rabbit Hole.
So pitching it. So Rabbit Hole is a story about a family walking through grief. Grief takes many forms. It has many colors, has many dimensions, and we try to cover all of that within the 5-member cast. And yes, it might sound sad initially, but you guys are going to enjoy it for sure. You will find yourself in this story one way or the other. From one of our characters, I think. Yeah. So we would love to have you guys come out and see it. We open on Friday, August 8th. We're Friday and Sunday this weekend, and then next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah. Anything to add to that, Evan?
Just to echo, come to beautiful Franklin, Pennsylvania, see the little gem that is the Barrow Civic Theatre, and join us for an emotional but ultimately gratifying night of theater. David Lindsay Bear has given us an incredible script that I find new stuff in every single night, including last night and probably later on this evening. Yeah. But that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
I went to Gannon.
Yeah, that's true.
Come see us at the Barrow, please.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
We love having the Barrow on. And we hope to do more stuff with the Barrow. So
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's a great episode, and I can't wait to get this one out, and I will see you guys tomorrow night.
Sounds good.
See you then.
So until then, get out there and support local theater. Bye, everybody.